Are you planning international travel this holiday season, and are you an immigrant or a visa holder? If so, please listen up so that we can give you some good tips on what to prepare for in advance. First, make sure to check in with your immigration attorney, or if you don't have one, feel free to reach out to us here at McEntee Law Group so that we can give you the guidance on the latest and greatest. As many of you know, laws and policies change really quickly and sometimes with very little notice, so it's always good to double check what the latest and greatest is before you leave the country. Next, make sure that your passport and your valid visa stamps are good through the date that you plan to come in. For your passport, it should be good for at least 6 months beyond your intended return date to the United States. And for the visa stamp, it just needs to be valid through the day that you plan to come in, unless you are visa exempt and don't need a visa to come in. Now, the other things that you should make sure of, depending on your visa category type, bring all of your key documents. So if you are on H-1B status, for example, make sure to bring your original H-1B approval notice, pay stubs from your employer, and just proof of status, an employment letter, etc. Sometimes we recommend that you bring a copy of your most recent filing. This is optional, but sometimes it's good to have just in case you get questioned a little extra at the border. If you are going through the airports, of course, and you're not traveling by land, make sure that you are prepared for extra screening. Holiday travel, as many of you know, is always chaotic. There's always some delays happening, especially right now with the government shutdown. Make sure that you are well prepared for potential delays at the airports and extra screening. When you're being asked questions, make sure to stay calm, answer honestly, and if there's any that you suspect you're going to need help with, going through CBP or going through the borders or anything like that, make sure to talk to an immigration attorney. If you have a pending visa application, make sure you, again, talk to your attorney before you leave the country. Oftentimes, you want to stay put until those applications are adjudicated. In addition, there are some bigger implications with the H-1B $100,000 fee. So make sure, again, just double check with your legal team before you depart the US. Last but not least, always keep your plans flexible. Book refundable flights, book refundable accommodations just in case you need to pivot your plans last minute. Travel safely. Make sure that your immigration attorney is, on speed dial, and they will be your best ally to make sure that you know what you need to do immigration-wise to get back into the country safely. Safe travels.